terms of motor racing in Asia, we of course have the Macau Grand Prix, we have the Singapore Grand Prix in the last decade, and also we now have the Formula E now in Hong Kong. It's the second year it's going to be running in this year, and the cars are very different to those which we're used to in Formula 1. They're fully powered by electricity, so the battery pack themselves weigh an awful lot, 200 kilos in the car, the total weight of 800 kilos. Combine that with the Formula 1 car, it's around about the same sort of weight, however there's a lot less power because it's a new technology. Going into season 4 of the new championship, and it is a lot of strengths to the series because there are more and more manufacturers joining the series, unlike in Formula 1. So at the moment we have new teams joining. At the moment we have the Chinese NIO team, who are producing their own powertrain for the Formula E car. We have Cheetah, another Chinese team, who are developing their own powertrain. And then you also have teams coming in which are going to be Porsche and Mercedes for the next championship in 2019. Motor racing is normally something which you get in from a young age. You have to travel quite a distance, and you normally get into it for your parents, and you go and you spend quite a lot of money to go away, travel away, go to a place which, like in the UK you have Silverstone, which you have to travel a fair distance in order to watch the race. But with Formula E, because there's no such thing as noise constraints, they bring it right to the doorstep. So throughout the world they've gone to Paris, they've gone to Montreal, they had a race in New York last year, we have Hong Kong, which is the only race in Asia. They've hosted the race in Beijing as well. So there's some real passion, certainly from the Chinese, to develop the electric vehicles and help develop the technology for the future. It makes it road relevant for the manufacturers, so they can really develop the technologies here and transfer that over to the cars which they are currently producing. So the cars themselves, they're not as quick as Formula 1. They have a top speed of 225 kph, which they will achieve going down Lungway Road in the braking zone into turn 2. But the cars, because they're racing on street tracks, it makes it very exciting because the racing is close and it's really awesome to watch them at such difficult street circuits. If you make one small mistake here, you're in the wall, just like you are in Macau. So it makes it exciting for the viewers, for the fans, and also for the drivers themselves. Also, the drivers involved in Formula E, they are all top-line professionals. In Formula 1 you have something called pay drivers who come in and they're there because of the money which either their family has or their sponsor. Whereas in Formula E, every single driver here is here on talent. So it's a really important thing to state when you have the drivers fighting out on the track that they are here because of their talent alone. And it makes for some really great racing. Last year at the Hong Kong race, we saw some awesome overtaking, and even Lucas de Graffi coming through from the back of the grid in order to win one of the races. So it's really quite an awesome thing to behold.
Coming like a Hellcat.
So the championship is going from strength to strength. There's a lot of fan enthusiasm. We have something called Fan Boost, which you can vote for online, which driver can get an extra bit of power, which can help them win a race by getting an extra bit of power for one straight, which can allow them to overtake the car in front. Many of the drivers here have also raced in Formula 1, and they've tested Formula 1 cars, they've experienced both sides, and a lot of them, they really prefer to be here, because firstly, they're getting paid to be here, and secondly, the cars and the races are exciting. In Formula 1 you have a lot of aerodynamic wake where you can't really follow very closely. Here the aerodynamics don't really do that much, so it's all mechanical grip. And the tyres are a single spec Michelin tyre, which even if it rains or it's dry, they stay on the same tyres. So it promotes exceptionally close racing and ensures that we don't really know who's going to come out top at the end of the race.